Nothing in the map has changed. The streets still turn the way they did. The houses keep their same old shapes. Station signs still blink and live. And yet the whole world looks different in this late spring quiet glow, as if the light has learned compassion and laid it over what I know. The trees I passed all winter bare now carry green I nearly missed. The bench beside the pharmacy looks almost like a place to sit. The same cafe, the same blue gate, the same apartment, second floor. But everything looks warmer now than it ever did before. Maybe the season changed the streets, maybe it changed me. Maybe both are true. Everything looks warmer now, softer at the edges, somehow the same world but kinder in the light. Everything looks warmer now, and I can feel it in my heart, how late spring turns the ordinary bright. The evenings stay a little longer and leave more gold on every wall. The air no longer asks for armor, the sky no longer feels so far. Even memory feels gentler when the trees are fully grown, as if the months that hardened everything have finally let me go. I think of all the days before, when I was walking with my head down, when every corner felt too sharp, when even noon looked like a burden. Now I walk the same old route, but something in me walks it differently. And maybe that's what seasons do, they change the world by changing what we see. No miracle, no sudden vow, just a little light, and everything looks warmer now. Everything looks warmer now, softer at the edges, somehow the same world but kinder in the light. Everything looks warmer now, and I can feel it in my heart, how late spring turns the ordinary bright. So let the window stay open, let the evening spill in slow, let the leaves keep moving shadows across everything I know. I don't need to hold this season, I just need to let it through long enough to learn the colors of a softer point of view. Everything looks warmer now, the roads, the roofs, the passing clouds, the same world but gentler than before. Everything looks warmer now, and I can feel it all around in the leaves, the light, the open doors. Everything looks warmer now, and maybe that is all I need, a little spring to show me how beautiful the same things can be. Same streets, new light. Late spring in my eye. Everything looks warmer now.
Blue bicycle by the railing, ready in the afternoon. Chain a little loose but shining like it knows exactly what to do. I push off through the side street past the mural in the school, and the whole town feels elastic in this late spring point of view. River path and open sunlight, wheels humming over painted lines, trees are tossing shadows like confetti as I ride. People wave from folding chairs, a dog runs circles in the grass, and every block I've ever known feels lighter when I'm moving past. Pedal, breathe, sky and speed, this is all I really need. Blue bicycle season, that's the time I'm living in. Late spring breeze and easy roads and songs that start beneath the skin. Blue bicycle season, everything is loose and free, and the whole world rolls beside me like it's glad to move with me. Across the bridge above the water, see the sunlight breaking wide, hear the rattle of the spokes mixing with the voices from the side. A vendor by the riverside is selling fruit and bottled tea, and there's a kind of freedom here that doesn't ask to be explained. Maybe joy is partly motion, partly weather, partly wheels, partly knowing where you're going. Doesn't matter how it feels, as long as there's a path ahead and warm air pressing through your shirt, and all the roads are lined with leaves that make the whole town look at work. Pedal fast, then slow, let the whole afternoon glow. Blue bicycle season, that's the time I'm living in. Late spring breeze and easy roads and songs that start beneath the skin. Blue bicycle season, everything is loose and free, and the whole world rolls beside me like it's glad to move with me. No destination worth more than the ride, no better map than a bright blue sky, no better answer than the feeling of late spring air and a little speed. Blue bicycle season, keep this rhythm in my chest, for the days that move too slowly, for the weeks that need the rest. Blue bicycle season, you remind me beautifully how the simplest kind of freedom can arrive on two wheels quietly. Blue bicycle, late spring road, light in motion, go, go, go.
After lunch I took the long way, past the bakery and the square, into the park where all the benches held a little patch of shade the trees had filled since last I noticed, and the grass was almost bright, the kind of green that feels invented just to keep the day alive. Someone nearby was reading softly, someone unwrapped an orange peel. A child was counting every pigeon like it was serious and real. There was a tennis ball, a stroller, a paper bag of something sweet, and everything I passed looked gentle in the warmth beneath the leaves. No event, no special scene, just spring arriving. In between the park after lunch, that was all it took. A little shade, a little sun, a quiet walk without a point. The park after lunch, and suddenly I knew contentment can be simple and still feel deep and true. I sat a while beside the fountain, watched the ripples catch the light, heard a train somewhere beyond the trees, and let it fold into the sky. There were conversations drifting too far away to make out words, but near enough to sound like comfort, like the background to the world. I thought about the weeks behind me, how fast they moved, how hard they pulled, and how this ordinary Tuesday managed to feel almost full. Not full of plans or giant changes, only breeze and filtered noon. But maybe that's the better measure of what a good day ought to do. A bench, some leaves, a slower view, and suddenly the world comes through. The park after lunch, that was all it took. A little shade, a little sun, a quiet walk without a point. The park after lunch, and suddenly I knew contentment can be simple and still feel deep and true. I don't always notice when life gets soft enough to hold, but today the light kept shifting and I let myself grow still. The park after lunch, I think I'll keep that phrase for every time I need to remember how grace can enter every day. The park after lunch, it wasn't much to look at, but somehow in that gentle hour was more than enough. Leaves above, distant talk, warmth and shade, a quiet walk.
Soft heat on my shoulder, afternoon drifting in place. The neighborhood half asleep in a pale and glowing haze. The fan turns low inside the room, the curtains barely move, and even time seems tired enough to stop pretending it has proof. Somewhere a lawnmower hums, somewhere a screen door shuts. A car rolls by without a rush, then silence fills it up. Iced tea gathers on the glass and leaves a circle on the wood. The simplest things keep happening in exactly the way they should. Nothing sharp, nothing loud, just warmth laid gently over now. Soft heat, slow days, that's how late spring stays. On the skin and in the room, in the quiet afternoon. Soft heat, slow days, time just drifts away, and I let the stillness hold me till the whole world feels okay. The book in my lap slips closed. I'm not sleepy, only calm. The kind of calm that comes from weather that asks nothing of your heart. A bicycle bell in the distance, a dog bark once then none, and all the hours lose their edges in the mercy of the sun. I think there's something holy in a day that doesn't need a plot, just warm pavement and a window, and a body learning to stop. Not forever, just for now, long enough to feel what's here. The breath, the room, the slower clock, these replacing fear. No answers, no race, only warmth and open space. Soft heat, slow days, that's how late spring stays. On the skin and in the room, in the quiet afternoon. Soft heat, slow days, time just drifts Maybe peace can sound this plain. A fan, a glass, a shaded wall, and sun that doesn't ask for change. Soft heat, slow days. I want to remember this. How ease can have a temperature and silence have a shape. Soft heat, slow days. Stay a little more with me till evening folds its blue around this late spring clarity. Soft heat, slow day. Nothing lost, just stayed.
Morning already warming up to leave the jacket hanging up. Iced coffee sweating in my hand and sunlight spilling through the plants. There's a brightness on the avenue that doesn't feel like April now. Late spring leaning toward another season, and you can feel it in the crowd. People out in lighter colors, white shoes, roll cups, open shirts, storefront speakers turned up louder like the whole town knows it first. There's a promise in the weather, not quite summer, not far off, and all the days ahead look longer, like a road you wanna walk. The air says yes, the sky agrees. This is spring, almost summering, and almost summer spring. That's the feeling in everything. Ice drinks, blue skies, bright leaves, and that warm rush underneath. And almost summer spring, like the world's about to sing. One note higher, one shade deeper, right at the edge of everything. The park is fuller than last weekend. The river path is lined with bikes. Kids are running through the fountains, though the signs still say not yet. And somehow that feels just right too, that little jump ahead of time. When the season starts imagining the version of itself in July. I love this almost more than summer, this threshold full of looking on, because it holds both bloom and promise, the joy of now, the pull beyond. A fruit stand on the corner glows, the evenings stay a little late, and every day has that new feeling, like it's opening another gate. Not there yet, but close enough to taste the next season in the warmth. And almost summer spring, that's the feeling in everything. Ice drinks, blue skies, bright leaves, and that warm rush underneath. And almost summer spring, like the world's about to sing. One note higher, one shade deeper, right at the edge of everything. Maybe that's why I love this part, the almost, the nearly, the starting spark. The way a season leans ahead and leaves its promise everywhere. And almost summer spring, keep that color in my skin, in the windows, in the breeze, in the brightness of the streets. And almost summer spring, I wanna live inside this thing where spring still blooms and summer calls, just ahead of everything. Almost summer, still in spring, best kind of almost I've ever seen. May leaves in motion outside my half-open room, curtains breathing with the weather like the whole house learned a tune. There's a sleigh rolled past the elbow, there are shadows on the floor, and every small thing seems to say you don't need to close the door. A page lifts on the table edge, the wind turns it without a hand. Branches right across the window in a green and moving script. I can feel some part of me that winter kept behind my ribs, loosening with every breeze, like it remembers how to live. A little shift, a little light, a softer way to hold this life. May leaves in motion, that's how the season speaks. In the curtains, in the shadows, in the warmth upon my sleeves. May leaves in motion, everything begins to lean toward a slower kind of openness, toward a brighter kind of me. The trees outside are never still, and somehow that feels right, 'cause nothing good stays frozen long, not even what was hard to hide. The hallway light, the garden chair, the cup beside the sink, all of it is touched by spring before I even stop to think. There's healing in the unimportant, in the window left ajar, in the way late afternoon moves in patches through the yard. And maybe all renewal needs is one true month of moving air, one gentle proof that change can come without demanding you prepare. The leaves keep time, the room grows wide, and all the quiet parts inside me rise. May leaves in motion, that's how the season speaks. In the curtains, in the shadows, in the warmth upon my sleeves. May leaves in motion, everything begins to lean toward a slower kind of openness, toward a brighter kind of me. Not every turning has a moment you can point to and define. Sometimes it's only this, the wind that leaves a softer mind. May leaves in motion, stay here in the rooms I keep, in the light on all my books, in the spaces under speech. May leaves in motion, you make stillness feel alive and teach the heart a gentler way to open up with time. Leaves in motion, curtains breeze. May says softly, live like this. Lavender evening over the rooftops, the day exhaling into dust. Streetlights wait but haven't started. Everything is held in trust. I'm driving through the slower hours, with one hand loose upon the wheel, and the sky is brushed in violet, like a thought too soft to feel. Windows down, the air is warmer than it was even yesterday, and the last of the gold is drifting
through the branches by the lane. The city's voice is quieter now, a lower hum beneath the blue. And I don't need a place to get to, just the road to carry me through. Purple sky, soft decline, even the fading feels divine. Lavender evening ride, take me nowhere, take your time, through the warm and dimming light, where the day becomes the night. Lavender evening ride, all my thoughts fall into line, and the whole world turns so mild on this late spring evening drive. There's a laundromat still glowing, a dog walk crossing slow, a bicycle beside the river where the water catches smoke. And everything looks slightly distant, not far away, just gently framed, like the world has stepped back softly to let the evening say its name. I think there's beauty in the hour that doesn't ask to be explained, when the light is almost leaving, but the warmth is still the same. It's a kind of in-betweening, the late spring does better than most, a pastel hush on familiar roads, a calm that feels almost composed. No bright noon, no midnight blue, just this violet space to move through. Lavender evening ride, take me nowhere, take your time, through the warm and dimming light, where the day becomes the night. Lavender evening ride, all my thoughts fall into line, and the whole world turns so mild on this late spring evening drive. Maybe dusk is where the heart gets honest, when the sky lets go without regret. Maybe peace is purple on the horizon, and a road that hasn't ended yet. Lavender evening ride, stay with me beyond the signs, in the low-lit side streets, in the haze, in the end of golden days. Lavender evening ride, you make letting go feel kind, and for a little while tonight, that is more than enough. Lavender sky, open drive, late spring night, coming alive. Blanket in the park grass, paper cups and strawberries. Someone brought a speaker, someone brought old magazines. The sky is almost cloudless, and the wind is being kind, and everybody's laughing like we found some extra time. Polaroids on the picnic cloth, developing in crooked rows. Half our faces are too bright and half are cut off at the nose, but somehow that just makes them better, like the whole day's improvised. And the best things never pose right, they just happen in the light. A song comes on, we all sing wrong, and somehow that's what makes it ours. Picnic songs and Polaroids, little proofs joys, fruit and sunlight, grass and noise, the kind of day the heart avoids forgetting. Picnic songs and Polaroids, late spring laughter in our voices. Nothing grand, no bigger point, just a memory in the making. There are chips in paper bowls and sunscreen on the backs of hands. A frisbee lost by the willow tree and stories spilling without plans. Somebody's lying in the clover watching petals drift above. Someone says don't move a second. This is what the whole month was. Years from now I know these pictures won't be sharp or even straight, but I'll remember how the warm air sat on everything that day. The blanket wrinkles, the half-melt ice, the way we stayed till evening gold, and how a simple spring afternoon could somehow feel like something whole. We didn't know we'd wanna keep a day like this so carefully. Picnic songs and Polaroids, little proofs of little joys, fruit and sunlight, grass and noise, the kind of day the heart avoids forgetting. Picnic songs and Polaroids, late spring laughter in our voices. Nothing grand, no bigger point, just a memory in the making. Not every favorite moment arrives with perfect lines or perfect light. Sometimes it's crumbs and tangled hair, and all your friends still sitting there. Picnic songs and Polaroids hold this afternoon in place, in the smudges and the colors in our half-caught summer faces. Picnic songs and Polaroids, I can hear the whole day now in a chorus out of tune, and that feels beautiful somehow. Blanket, green grass, snapshots that won't last. Still I know I'll keep this day.
Can you feel it in the sidewalks, in the buses, in the trees? There's a pulse beneath the pavement, moving through the city streets. Every branch is full of signal, every window catching spark, and my chest keeps matching tempo with the season after dark. The runners fill the river path, the parks are louder than before, and all the colors in the market spill out onto the floor. There's a rhythm in the weather, there's a cadence in the breeze. Late spring puts a beat inside you, and it's hard not to believe. Hands in motion, hearts unlocked, the whole town moving with the clock. Blue season heartbeat, I can feel it under me, in the air and in the concrete, in the way the light hits green. Blue season heartbeat, it gets louder every week, till the whole world starts to shimmer and I start to move with it. I used to think the body waited for the mind to say it's time, but the season knows before us, it arrives below the line. In your shoulders getting lighter, in your step across the square, in the way you wanna linger just because the warmth is there. Flower stands and bicycle bells, open doors and weekend crowds. Every small repeated detail feels more vivid now somehow, and all the streets I memorized through colder months and shorter days now return with brighter edges and a pulse I cannot fake. This is living, this is spring, this is what the body means when it says yes to everything. Ooh, blue season heartbeat, I can feel it under me, in the air and in the concrete, in the way the light hits green. Ooh, blue season heartbeat, it gets louder every week, till the whole world starts to shimmer and I start to move with it. No need to name it, no need to slow it, the leaves already know it. The sky is already showing. You can hear it in the train doors, hear it in the crosswalk beeps. Late spring puts a beat inside you, and it keeps, and it keeps. Blue season heartbeat, now it's everywhere I see. On the rooftops and the river, on the faces passing me. Blue season heartbeat, keep your rhythm in my chest. So when summer starts to find me, I remember how spring felt best. Heartbeat, green street, late spring, under me. Honey light on the pavement, put it hold it down it. Honey light on the pavement, sliding down the avenue. Crosswalk white and amber shadows. Everything looks newly tuned. Storefront glass reflects the evening in a softer, slower frame. And even all the moving traffic seems to have forgotten haste. The train goes under fading blue. The station signs begin to bloom in neon golden window glare, but none of it feels sharp or cold. There's a couple sharing peaches on a bench outside the square, and the city keeps on glowing like it knows I'm looking there. This hour moves like silk. This light spills like milk and gold. Honey light on the pavement, making all the city warm. Every shadow shaped more gently, every corner newly drawn. Honey light on the pavement, I could walk this way all night. Let the buildings hold the evening, let the roads keep all this light. Buses breathe at intersections. People drift from work to dinner. Someone rolls their sleeves up slowly. Someone laughs into a phone. All the glass and steel around me wear a warmer kind of skin, as if late spring reached the city and taught it how to soften. I used to hurt through this hour, treated like a
This is sunflower weather. Everybody turns to the light. Heads tilted back on the sidewalks, smiling for no reason tonight. The air has honey in it. The trees are humming overhead. And even all the quiet streets look painted yellow in my head. There's lemonade on cafe tables and bicycles outside in rows. A child runs past with dandelions, and somehow even that scene glows. The whole town leans a little brighter, as if it knows just what to do. When spring decides to stretch itself into a warmer shade of blue, I can feel the day opening wide, like every little thing has chosen a brighter side. Sunflower weather, everything turns gold together. Every window, every road, every little thing I know. Sunflower weather makes the whole world feel better, and I don't even need to ask why the light can hit so fast. I wear the sleeves I couldn't wear a month ago in colder air, and let the sunlight find my arms like a small unspoken charm. The shadows underneath the trees move slowly with the evening breeze, and every corner of the block feels like the season learned to talk. I know tomorrow may be cloudy. I know the warmth won't always stay, but something about this kind of afternoon makes enough of one good day to carry through the harder hours, to bloom later in memory, like fields that keep their yellow even after evening leaves. There's no need to hurry, no need to prove. This weather already knows how to move me. Sunflower weather, everything turns gold together. Every window, every road, every little thing I know. Sunflower weather makes the whole world feel better, and I don't even need to ask why the light can hit so fast. Maybe joy has petals, maybe peace can grow, maybe all the heart needs is somewhere warm to go. Sunflower weather, stay with me through the evening, in the laughter, in the leaves, in the soft and glowing streets. Sunflower weather, you make everything seem clearer, and for
sky till the whole town feels alive around me. I think about the songs that stay, not because they fix a thing, but because they catch the world at exactly the right kind of spring. And maybe that's what this one does. It takes an ordinary ride and puts a little silver frame around the warmth already there inside. Turn it up, let it play. One good chorus can change a day. Late spring radio playing through the open windows, turning all the traffic slow into something worth remembering. Late spring radio, you found me when I didn't know I needed one bright melody to carry me the rest of the road. Maybe songs are just like seasons, they arrive when they're supposed to. Maybe all I needed was a little light and something true. Late spring radio, stay with me a little longer. Past the exits, past the glow, past the signs and passing summer. Late spring radio, now I know, even a familiar road can feel like somewhere beautiful. Signal clear, evening near. Late spring radio, still in my ears. Green streets in the morning, branches over bike lane lines. Shadows flicker as I'm walking like the day is keeping time. The same blocks I've crossed all winter look like someone turned them kind. And even all the red brick corners wear a softer state of mind. The corner market doors are open, music floats onto the street. Someone's carrying bright tulips, someone's dancing while they sweep. And I don't know what change exactly, maybe only light and leaves. But all the weight I wore for months feels easier to carry with me. The season lives what I can't name, in tree shade, crosswalks, and sunlight on the trains. And Green Street's easy heart, that's where the good days start. Walking through familiar neighborhoods made brighter than they are. Green Street's easy heart, spring makes the distance small, and somehow everything I fear doesn't feel so big at all. There's a dog asleep outside the flower shop. A bus sighs softly at the stop. Kids race scooters through the square, and warm air lingers everywhere. I pass the park, the laundromat, the cafe with the yellow chairs out back. And I can feel the city breathe like it's been waiting for this release. I think of all the colder weeks when every road looked incomplete, and all the branches look like bones above a town turned monochrome. Now every leaf says otherwise. Now every block is green with proof that change can happen quietly and still redraw the map of you. A lighter step, a slower start. These tree-lined roads, an easy heart. Green Street
toward the fading heat. A book face down beside my chair, and traffic humming somewhere under there. The mug is cooling in my hands. The light is gold against the railing bars, and all the little things I own look kinder in the evening glow. Laundry moves a little in the breeze. Someone below is laughing in the street. A spoon taps once against a glass, then even that small sound slips past. I watch the sky change patiently, from honey into lavender and cream. And every minute that goes by feels fully lived without a reason why. No need to leave, no place to chase. The season found me in this place. Warm air on the balcony, that's enough for me tonight. A little coffee, plants and quiet, and the city dressed in light. Warm air on the balcony, the day unwinds so naturally. And I don't want to be anywhere but exactly here with spring. The neighbors water their tomatoes. A radio plays low from inside. A page turns with the kind of ease that only comes when nothing needs deciding. There's basil by the window ledge and dust of pollen on the garden chairs. These are the details I would miss if life were always hurrying like this. I used to think the beautiful would have to be unusual, but now I know a better truth. It can be small and still move through you. A cooling mug, a soft blue hour, a branch in motion, evening flowers. The kind of peace that doesn't shout, just stays until you notice it's around. The sky goes dim, the room glows warm, and I am exactly where I belong. Warm air on the balcony, that's enough for me tonight. A little coffee, plants and quiet, and the city dressed in light. Warm air on the balcony, the day unwinds so naturally. And I don't want to be anywhere but exactly here with spring. Maybe home is not a place you find. Maybe it's the moment when your mind stops running long enough to see how gentle ordinary can be. Warm air on the balcony, stay with me a little while, in the leaves and in the fading gold, in the curve of evening smile. Warm air on the balcony, that's enough, more than enough for me. A little room above the street and all the peace I need. Warm air, low light, balcony tonight. Nothing missing, everything right. Sunday in short sleeves, nothing in my pockets but the keys. No plans bigger than a walk downtown. No need to turn this feeling into something now. There's light on the fence posts, kids in the alley drawing chalk rainbows, and somewhere from an open window a song drifts out and follows where I go. The bakery line moves easy, a dog asleep beneath a chair looks dreamy. People wear their weekend softly, like the day itself is teaching us to breathe. I pass the florist on the corner, buckets filled with colors getting warmer, and every step says the same. forgot how good a quiet day can be. Sunday in short sleeves, walking with the warmth against my skin. Nothing urgent, nothing missing, just a little light I'm living in. Sunday in short sleeves, the whole town moves so tenderly, and I let the afternoon make a slower version of me. Waves from the crosswalk, someone's vinyl plays 2 blocks off. I stop for lemonade and shade and watch the leaves rewrite the shape of day. There's grass on the riverbank, a couple sharing strawberries from a paper tray, and all the small things feel complete in the kind of weather. It's strange how happiness can look like unmarked pages in an open book, like warm pavement and a low blue sky, and time that doesn't mind drifting by. I used to fill each hour with plans, now I just let the moment land, and in that room the day has made a softer kind of faith. No thunder, no fireworks, no dramatic release, just sunlight and the sound of Sunday in short sleeves. Sunday in short sleeves, walking with the warmth against my skin. Nothing urgent, nothing just a little light I'm living in. Sunday in short sleeves, the whole town moves so tenderly, and I let the afternoon make a slower version of me. Maybe peace is local, maybe joy is small, maybe spring is simply learning how to feel it all. Sunday in short sleeves, I want to remember how this feels. The ease, the quiet and the warmth, the way the seasons slowly heal. Sunday in short sleeves, nothing asking much from me, only sky and skin and time, and a day that set me free. Sunday in short sleeves, sunlight through the leaves. I don't need much more than this. Cherry skies above the corner store, petals on the hood and around the door. The road ahead is washed in blue, like the day was painted just to move through. There's a softness hanging over town, every brick and wire settling down. And even signs I pass each week look like scenes from a sweeter dream. Crosswalk white and blossom pink, a breeze so light it makes me think the city's wearing borrowed grace in every reflected window pane. I pass the schoolyard, past the square, and sunlight keeps collecting there in little pools across the street, making the ordinary complete. Blue roads, bright air, a floating kind of everywhere, and all at once the world is fair. Cherry skies and blue roads, that's where my heart wants to go. Through the petals, through the glow, where the simplest moments show. Cherry skies and blue roads, every mile a softer tone, like the world I've always known has learned a kinder way to show. A train slides by in silver light, the station clock says almost 5, and still the afternoon won't leave. It clings to every budding tree. The people waiting by the curb look calm enough to be a verse, and all the color in the air feels too alive not to be shared. I know these roads, these cafe signs, but spring redraws their edges fine, with blossom dust and longer days and blue above in endless waves. So I keep driving just to see how far the beauty follows me, and every turn keeps proving true. The world is softer passing through. Blue roads, pink light, stay with me a little tonight. I wanna keep this change in sight. Cherry skies and blue roads, that's where my heart wants to go. Through the petals, through the glow, where the simplest moments show. Cherry skies and blue roads, every mile a softer tone, like the world I've always known has learned a kinder way to show. Not every miracle is loud, sometimes it drifts down from a cloud and covers every street you knew in pink and gold and shades of blue. Cherry skies and blue roads, carry me a little slow, past the corners, past the homes, past the light I wanna hold. Cherry skies and blue roads, now I know, even this familiar town can still become a beautiful road. Petals falling, blue roads calling. Cherry skies all around.
I turned the key and the whole day changed. Sun on the glass in a softer range, roadside trees in a greener line, in the city looking almost kind. There's a song half lost in the speakers now, and a laugh in the air. I can't explain how the traffic light turns and I move ahead, with the sky spilling blue above my head. There's a scarf on the backseat, a map I won't use, no destination big enough to choose, just the pleasure of a street I know, where in spring like a sudden glow, people crossing with ice drinks in hand, storefront signs looking freshly painted, and everything I've seen before feels easier than it ever did. I let the wind move through my hair like the whole season is meeting me there. Windows down in May, singing all the way. Every road is full of color, every overpasses bright with heat. A cyclist flies down the side street. Shadows from the leaves keep time like a rhythm hidden in the drive. The chorus comes and I know the words, so I sing too loud through every curve. And somewhere between the lane lines I leave the heavier weeks behind. A bakery door, the smell of bread, a bus stop bench painted springtime red. The warm air rushing through the car makes every small thing feel like art. And even if I circle back and end up where the morning started, the day will still have carried me farther than the road map did. No need to hurry, no need to stay. I got the whole world. Windows down in May, windows down in May, singing all the way. Every road is full of color, every turn feels like a holiday. Windows down in May, the whole city sways, and I don't need a reason to be this glad today. Maybe freedom is a weekday afternoon. Maybe joy is in a 3-minute tune. Maybe spring knows how to find a heart the moment it decides to start. Windows down in May, I could drive for days past the parks and apartment corners, past the light and lilac haze. Windows down in May, everything's awake and I can feel the season in every breath I take. Windows down, singing with the day. Windows down in May. The evening doesn't end so soon. It lingers at the edge of blue, like the sky has learned to hold a softer kind of gold. The shadows stretch but never fade. The day keeps breathing where it stays, and I can feel my chest unwind with every extra line of light. The window's still aglow and warm long after dinner has been done, and all the rooms I move through now feel wider than before somehow. There's less of winter in my hands, less of hurry in my plans. The season's finally settled in, and something kind begins again. The night comes slow, the street lamps wait, and I don't mind the hour getting late. And in the longest light I can finally breathe. Everything that felt so tight falls away from me. In the longest light the whole world opens wide, and I don't have to chase a thing, I just let it stay tonight. Children's voices from the park still echo after it gets dark. Someone's music from a porch, soft as a hand against the air. The leaves are moving without wind, as if the trees are listening. And every quiet little sound feels more alive for being found. I used to count the hours down, now I watch them bloom around. A pale blue heaven over town, a silver line above the ground. It's not dramatic, not extreme, just a generous kind of evening. And maybe that's the better way for hope to choose a place to stay. I don't need more than this slow glow, a longer day and somewhere soft to go.
light. I can finally see, even though the ordinary things shine differently in the longest light. The heart no longer hides, it leads into the evening, and lets the season decide.
Shadows on the sidewalk, pink and white along the road. Someone's laughter from the cafe, drifting where the warm wind goes. There's a quiet kind of brightness settled on the avenue, like the day already knows there's nothing pressing left to do. Bicycles beside the railing, coats tied loosely at the waist. Sunlight on the window glass, turning all the streets to grace. Even traffic sounds gentler, even strangers seem to smile, like the afternoon itself has chosen to stay a while. And I can feel the season breathing slow in every open door, in every blooming row. Full bloom afternoon, you arrive without a sound. Lay your colors on the roofs and all your warmth across the town. Full bloom afternoon, everything feels kind and clear, like the world has been rehearsing for a day exactly like this here. Paper cup beside a notebook, pens and crumbs across the table. Steam is fading from the coffee, but the mood is still stable. People talk in easy circles, light keeps moving up the wall, and the smallest ordinary things feel beautiful to call. There are petals on the crosswalk, there is honey in the air, there is softness in the weather that was never winter's there. And I don't wanna measure what this quiet feeling means. I just know the whole day glows in gentle living greens. No grand band, no headline, no surprise, just spring at its fullest before my is what enough feels like. A chair by the window, a patch of light, a street in bloom, a softened mind, a little peace I didn't have to find. Full bloom afternoon, stay with me a little more. In the blossoms, in the breeze, in the shop fronts and the doors. Full bloom afternoon, there's nothing I need to prove. You make every passing second feel like something I can use. Flower shadows, cafe windows, warm pavement, easy tempo. Full afternoon, I could stay inside you.
Morning on the hood, silver in the light, coffee in the cup holder, everything feels right. The city's getting smaller in the rearview frame, and the trees along the highway all look newly named. There's pollen in the sunlight, gold across the lane. A little bit of heat still left from yesterday. No reason for the distance, no reason for the speed. Just a road that keeps unfolding exactly how I need. And the wind comes in like it knows my name, carrying the season through the open space. On a golden April drive, I feel the whole world come alive. Dashboard light in an endless sky, no heavy thought can stay inside. On a golden April drive, everything I lost feels light, rolling through the warmth and shine, like I've arrived without arriving. The radio is humming like it's known me all these years. A half-remembered melody is landing in my ears. The signs blur into color, the time slips out of view, and even all the old roads somehow feel brand new. A field beyond the shoulder, a row of budding pines, a pair of passing cyclists leaning easy through the light. The afternoon is opening like pages in a hand, and every mile ahead of me feels softer than I planned. There's no need to rush, nothing left to prove. The day is wide enough to hold the way I move. On a golden April drive, I feel the whole world come alive. Dashboard light and endless sky, no heavy thought can stay inside. On a golden April drive, everything I lost feels light, rolling through the warmth and shine, like I've arrived without arriving. Maybe joy is just this simple, 4 wheels clear weather, one good song. Maybe peace is not a place, maybe it's the road when spring comes on. Maybe healing has a highway sound, a soft drum beat, the windows down. On a golden